Cloudflare just published how it runs AI code review across 48,000 merge requests. The interesting part is not the model, it is the orchestration. Until recently, AI code review meant one move: send a diff to a single large model and ask it to find problems. It worked for a demo and fell apart at scale. One model cannot hold security, performance, compliance, and documentation standards in focus at once. It flags noise, misses domain-specific risk, and offers no cost ceiling when thousands of merges hit the queue every day. The missing piece was never a smarter model. It was an orchestration layer that decides which review runs and when. Cloudflare's engineering blog describes a code review system built into its GitLab pipeline. Instead of one model, it runs up to 7 specialized agents, one for security, one for performance, one for code quality, documentation, release management, internal compliance, and instruction freshness. A coordinator agent reads every sub-reviewer's output, removes duplicates, filters false positives, and issues a single approval decision against a structured rubric. The system tiers each review as trivial, light, or full based on diff size and sensitivity, so a typo costs about 20 cents, while a high-risk change runs the full team. Over 30 days, it ran 131,000 reviews across 48,000 merge requests, median completion under 4 minutes, average cost just over $1. It is built on OpenCode, an open-source agent. Read past the model names and the lesson is structural. Cloudflare's value is not which model reviewed the code, it is the orchestration, the coordinator, the tiering, the rubric, the routing. That is the harness pattern exactly. A custom agentic system engineered around one workflow, with inference treated as a swappable layer underneath. For a regulated buyer, the stakes go further. Source code is sensitive material. A federal contractor, a defense supplier, a filings practice cannot send every diff to a public endpoint and call it review. Each diff is an exfiltration path. The harness keeps the orchestration and the corpus on hardware the customer owns, behind a private VPN, with inference chosen locally or frontier as the work demands. The obvious pushback: Cloudflare spent real engineering to build this, and most teams should just buy the cloud vendor's reviewer. For ordinary code, fair. But the buyer's SlipSpace serves do not have that option. Their code is the regulated asset, and the orchestration logic encodes their compliance rules. Renting that from a vendor means renting your own governance. The harness is the orchestration you own, sitting on inference you can swap. The build cost buys a perimeter a subscription never will. If your team reviews code that cannot leave your perimeter, defense, federal regulated filings, the orchestration layer is yours to own, not to rent. SlipSpace engineers the harness around your review workflow on your hardware with inference you control. See SlipSpace AI.